We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7.
Play action now with Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Purdy now on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Down the left sideline he goes. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Now give left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal. I love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Play action now. Purdy. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have...
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. The Giants ready into punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Ryan Burns coming up with the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got a 15-7 ball game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get him out chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, here's Dart. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. Dodged the tackle. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Tracy. He cuts it back right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 6.
49ers 15.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 3rd down, Purdy gets everything he has under this one. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down, New York.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Right up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that takes them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Plowing up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He goes to the hurry up here. Going on 1st down, it starts. Absolutely fires this. That's complete inside the 35. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 12. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants bump the lead up to 13 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Deontay Bates. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. This is caught. That's Slayton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here starts. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On 1st down, here starts. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down now. Here's Darks. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they pick him off again. Colson-Adebo's got it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting at the 10. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here goes Dart to the air. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
We've got a screen to the running back. And the is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Come on, set.
They throw it out quick to the left. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Complete to number 85, George Kittle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Giants 41, 49ers 22. Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. Slayton with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Giants into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
The give to Tracy up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 1.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery.
Fumbling play. Recovered by the offense.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Looking quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
1st down throw by Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Finds a man right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
To the air again. Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
49ers close it in, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
But it gets to 4th down.
Here we go, it's Tracy. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone on 1st. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and goal. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Purdy trying on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Hand off to the back. Up to the races, middle of the field. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Darks looking to throw. It's the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action with Dart. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow. Outside. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. This is a heater going deep. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Get set, get set. Up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And this is another one too close to that defender block. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A handoff to Tracy. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants keep running away with this. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Running this one left. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Purdy. Up by the tight end, running that corner. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. And dose of the hurry up here. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Get set. Get set. Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Third and long for him here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Slot man's in motion right. Darts out of the shotgun. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
48-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they face second down. Dart gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bobcat, 60.
They'll air it out on third. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Giants.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it near the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Giants about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Tracy is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
25-yard line.
Get set, yellow.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass, Bryant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Outside. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been going for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Yellow. Get set, yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Ridiculous, take him out. What are you doing?
What was that? Are you kidding me? You're not fun anymore.
Here he goes. One final shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.